In the summer of 2018, Rashee Rice was a 3-star wide receiver recruit coming out of Richland High School in Texas. Garnering little interest from any high-end colleges at the time, however, was still able to receive 23 offers, including ones from Arizona State, California, Colorado, Boise State, and also SMU as well. During Rashee Rice's senior year of high school, he was constantly double teamed, but still finished with 51 catches for over 840 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then leading up to December 19, 2018, where he actually signed a letter of intent to play at SMU, a decision that would end up changing his life forever. 5 years later, not only was he drafted in the second round of the NFL draft by the Kansas City Chiefs, but also found himself as an alpha wide receiver for Patrick Mahomes as he helped secure them yet another Super Bowl victory. But how good is Rashee Rice actually? Let's find out. After a successful high school career for Rashee Rice, he was ranked the 86th best wide receiver in his 2019 recruiting class, which is already fair to say one of the worst rankings I've ever seen. When Rashee Rice first attended SMU, he was actually the only freshman wide receiver to get consistent playing time even over some seniors on the team. And it was at that moment that SMU realized they had a potential star at wide receiver as a freshman. By the time Rashee Rice was a sophomore at SMU, he was already the best receiver on the team, putting up 48 catches, over 680 yards, and was just their best target on the team. And that was his sophomore season. And then you go to his junior season, where he once again started to become more and more dominant, grabbing 64 catches, 670 yards, and 10.5 yards per reception. But it wasn't until his senior season where he really broke out. The one thing that SMU's coaching staff just couldn't stop raving about when it came to Rashee Rice was his work ethic. And we saw that jump come onto the football field from 2021 to 2022. As a senior, caught 96 balls for over 1,300 yards and also had 10 touchdowns as well. He went out during the Senior Bowl and dominated almost every single rep, showcasing why not only he should be one of the best one of the top wide receivers drafted, but also why he should not be slept on any longer.
I'm just a hard worker, and I mean, every day I'm here to prove myself, and when I get to that next level, I'm just going to be there to prove myself and make my way on the field.
During the 2023 NFL Draft Combine, Rashee Rice absolutely dominated, right? Ranking in the top 10 in almost every single category: production score, athleticism score, and total score overall. Rashee Rice was already one of the best wide receivers, and even running a 4.51 wasn't terrible. Honestly, the dude was good all over the field. And even still, the craziest thing about Rashee Rice coming into the NFL draft was analysts still doubted him pretty much everywhere, saying he was a talented wide receiver but lacked consistency, lacked impressive ball skills. One game you might see him have terrific ball tracking capabilities, great jump ball victories, but at the same time, the next game, frustrating drops, a lack of physicality, and the route inefficiencies needed to be cleaned up. They were still doubting Rashee Rice. Now, before we get into what we all want to hear about, his time going to the Kansas City Chiefs, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the video so far, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and we're going to be covering the Chiefs throughout the entirety of the offseason. Not only training camp, but preseason, regular season, and more videos just like this, including film breakdown when the season does start as well. Guys, again, it is free. Doesn't cost anything. Join the family. If you want to watch some Chiefs games live with me, make sure you guys go follow my Twitch. It is MattyDubs with 3 S's, or you could find the link in the description below. But with that being said, let's get right back into the video. Okay, wait. Before we get into the NFL draft and him going to the Kansas City Chiefs, I do want to show you one more quote. According to a scouting director for an AFC team, they said, and I quote, "The production looks good this year, but I think Danny Gray was a better prospect coming out last year. Rice can run, but you don't always see his speed when he plays." And keep in mind, Danny Gray had one catch for 10 yards in his rookie season. Not saying he's a bad receiver, but what I am saying is Rashee Rice was the better prospect.
Hello? Yes.
This is Brett Beach from the Kansas City Chiefs. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
You weren't getting nervous, were you?
No, I was nervous. What's up?
Mr. Hunt asked me today what the game plan was, and I said the game plan today is to get an SMU wideout. Coach Reid wants to say hi to you, and then our owner Clark Hunt here. So I'm gonna put Coach Reid on the phone, all right?
Yes, sir. Let's go, man.
Hey, congratulations.
Yes.
As a rookie wide receiver, you couldn't ask for any more than playing with Patrick Mahomes. Potentially the best quarterback to ever play the game of football, well, on his way there currently. Patrick Mahomes and Rashee Rice had an instant connection that nobody really saw coming. And if you asked a ton of scouts after this draft, they graded it as a C+, maybe even a B-, right? But right now, Rashee Rice absolutely dominated his rookie season and proved to the entire world as a former 3-star recruit coming out of high school, as the former number 86 overall wide receiver coming out of high school, that not only is he slept on, not only is he one of the most underrated, but now he is one of the best young up-and-coming rookies in all of football.
Oh no, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to have a great quarterback, blessed to be able to come into a great system, Super Bowl winning team, and oh no, I don't think there's any more a football player can ask for, to be honest, right now.
And honestly, the connection between Rashee Rice and Patrick Mahomes is just getting started. Look at this ball here by Patrick Mahomes. You're going to see a little bit of a comeback route here by Rashee Rice. But as Patrick Mahomes is winding up this ball, Rashee Rice hasn't even made a break on the football yet, or made a break on his route. Boom, turns around, last second, adjusts to the ball in midair, stops, grabs it, gets both feet in bounds, drags his feet, and gets an unbelievable catch. Guys, imagine in 3 to 4 seasons how much better Rashee Rice is not only going to be as a player, but the connection that he is going to be able to build, the rapport that he's going to continue to iron out with Mahomes. This could be one of the best wide receiver quarterback duos we've seen in a long time, if everything continues to go as planned. One of my favorite things about Rashee Rice and what makes him such a deadly wide receiver is his after-catch ability. What we're going to see here is just a little bit of like an inside curl route. Just get over the middle, get into the zone, and make a play after the catch. And watch how deadly he is once he gets the football in his hands, right? Get some pre-snap motion here by the running back, not too much movement here by the linebackers, which means it definitely could be a zone coverage, and that's kind of exactly what it looks like here. He's going to stop right in the middle of this cover, 3 defense, and he is just going to get up the field, right? Get the ball and go. Right now you have 4 defenders surrounding you, from the safety spots here, 2 here, and then boom, coming on the other side. So now you're kind of boxed in, right? To get a touchdown this play would be extremely difficult. Lowers his shoulder, dives into the end zone, and gets a touchdown. This isn't the only touchdown he's gotten going through traffic. This dude is an elite playmaker after the catch. In his last 3 seasons of playing football, whether it's at SMU or Kansas City for the Chiefs, he has 9 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns, and 7 touchdowns. This dude is going to be a big-time threat at the NFL level throughout the entirety of his career as a touchdown machine. On this play, he's going to get to the back of the end zone. Can't really see it because we don't have the all-22 coaches film, but Mahomes going to drop back, going to lob it up there off his back foot, gets behind the defense, and is able to plant those feet into the ground and get another big-time touchdown grab. I'm telling you guys right now, yes, I can answer the question. Rashee Rice is a really good wide receiver. And here's yet another one. Rashee Rice going to get behind the defense, fit into a pocket, and just come up clutch with another big-time grab in the red zone on 3rd and 3. as the Chiefs were down 17-7 late third quarter. A big time grab. Mahomes lobs it up there, is able to get behind the defense, garner a step, and make a big time catch through contact as well. Guys, listen, Rashee Rice is a good wide receiver. He is one of the best up-and-coming wide receivers in the NFL. And if he can stay out of trouble off the field, there would be no doubt in my mind he becomes one of the best in all of football during his time with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now again, what's most important is if he can stay out of trouble. But yes, in my opinion, going from a former 3-star recruit out of high school, a guy who is underrated, not offered by too many big-time schools, to signing a deal with SMU, to but getting a lot of playing time as a true freshman, then starting to break out sophomore year, junior year, and then boom, one of the best wide receivers in college football during his senior season, making a massive jump up to being, underrated, slept on in the NFL draft, saying that other guys are better than you. You're not as good. You need to be more consistent. You need to do this. You need to do that. But then again, continuing each and every single day to just prove people wrong, prove the doubters wrong, silence the critics, and make sure that people know you got to watch out. When you're playing Rashee Rice, he's a threat on every single snap. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. We will be covering the Chiefs throughout the remainder of the offseason, preseason, regular season, everything you want to know. We got you guys covered. Also, make sure you guys leave a comment. Who should I do next for the Kansas City Chiefs? And lastly, I will be streaming some NFL games on my Twitch this season, as well as playing the new college football game in a couple of days from now. So if you want to watch those with me or watch me play it, maybe rebuild SMU potentially, make sure you guys go follow my Twitch. It is Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.